Co-op games bring out the chaos and the laughs that you'll remember way after the match is over. You can be saving the galaxy, solving puzzles with portals, or yelling at your best friend because they set the kitchen on fire again. In this video, we're counting down 10 of the best co-op games you can play right now. So grab your squad and let's get into the games that prove everything's better with a teammate. Overcooked 2 is the perfect kitchen nightmare that will test your friendships. Released in 2018 for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. This sequel turns cooking into a chaotic, laugh-out-loud madness. You and up to 3 friends work together to prepare meals under absurd conditions. On moving trucks, floating rafts, or in haunted kitchens with teleporters. There's a loose story about saving the Onion Kingdom from the unbred or zombie toasts, but you're on a ride of madness. In this co-op, communication is everything. It refined everything from the original by adding throwing mechanics, online multiplayer, and even more unpredictable level designs. Resident Evil 5 brought a bold shift for the series by leaning hard into action and co-op, moving away from the pure horror roots of earlier games. Released in 2009 for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC, it was the first mainline Resident Evil built specifically for 2-player co-op. You play as Chris Redfield, with AI or a second player controlling Shiva Alamar. The mission is to investigate a bioterror outbreak in Africa. The story dives into familiar Resident Evil themes of corporate evil and viral mutations. The co-op makes it a unique experience. One player distracts, the other shoots. One runs for ammo, the other fights a horde. It's built to make you rely on each other. Hunting giant monsters is fun, and hunting them with friends is pure adrenaline. Monster Hunter World, released in 2018 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, brought Capcom's long-running franchise into the mainstream with modern controls, an open-world vibe, and seamless online co-op. There's no traditional plot, it's more of an ongoing expedition. You're part of the Fifth Fleet, exploring the new world and researching monster behavior. But don't let that scholarly setup fool you. Every mission turns into a brutal, tactical boss fight against creatures the size of buildings. Up to 4 players can team up, each with different weapons and roles. The teamwork feels natural, and it's all that really matters when you're facing the monsters. Few games capture the panic of a zombie apocalypse better than Left 4 Dead 2. Released in 2009 for PC and Xbox 360, this fast-paced first-person shooter throws you and 3 other players into survival mode as waves of infected zombies close in. You get a string of campaigns where you escape from point A to point B with your life. Each level is packed with tension as AI-controlled enemies adapt to your performance. That director system makes every playthrough feel different. But the real magic is in the co-op. Covering each other, sharing supplies, reviving downed teammates. It's all about tight coordination. Every player matters. Split Fiction is the latest mind-bending co-op journey from Hazelight Studios, released on March 6th for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Instead of traditional zombies or monsters, this one features 2 writers, Mio the sci-fi geek, and Zoe, the fantasy author. They live inside a machine that traps them in their own fictional worlds. As partners, you switch seamlessly between their realms. One moment you're riding dragons, the next you're dodging hover cars. The plot is simple but fun. You have to escape the themed worlds and beat the machine. The gameplay is local or cross-platform split screen, with each level bringing fresh mechanics. Coordination isn't optional, it's required. One player might be battling robo-enemies while the other solves puzzles. You don't usually think of RPGs when you hear co-op, but Baldur's Gate 3 makes it work beautifully. Released in 2023 for PC and later consoles, this game redefined what a modern Dungeons & Dragons experience could look like. You have turn-based combat, cinematic dialogue, and a living, reactive world that you can fully explore with friends. Set in the Forgotten Realms, the story kicks off with a parasite in your brain that threatens to turn you into a mind flayer. That's your first problem. Then there are gods, devils, cursed cities, and deeply personal character arcs. The story is massive, and every player in your party can make their own decisions, but be careful, your decision will affect everyone. If you've ever wanted to live out a full pirate fantasy with your crew, Sea of Thieves is your perfect pick. Released in 2018 for Xbox and PC, this shared world adventure lets you and up to 3 friends sail the open sea, hunt treasure, fight skeletons, and get into chaotic naval battles. There's no set storyline, just you, your ship, and whatever shenanigans you want to get into. You can steal another crew's loot, or take on a kraken while your crewmate plays music. Co-op is the core of everything. Someone has to steer, someone mans the cannons, another patches up holes. If you don't communicate, you're going down fast in this game of teamwork, mischief, and shared adventure. Not all co-op games involve swords or shotguns. Some involve guitars, drums, and a lot of screaming into a mic. Rock Band 4, released in 2015 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, brought the party back to your living room with full band co-op gameplay that never gets old. You and your friends can each take on a role, vocals, guitar, bass, or drums, and play through dozens of songs in quick play or career mode. The game encourages creativity with freeform drum fills and vocal improvisation, and the difficulty scales well for both beginners and rhythm game pros. Rock Band 4 supported a massive catalog of legacy DLC tracks, meaning you could carry over hundreds of songs from earlier games. It's hard to talk about co-op without mentioning Halo. With the Master Chief Collection released in 2014 for Xbox One, you get 6 full Halo campaigns, all playable in co-op. Whether you're reliving the glory of Halo, Combat Evolved, or tackling the large-scale battles of Halo 3, the experience is iconic. The story spans across humanity's war with the Covenant, the Flood, and ancient Forerunner technology. These all are tied together by Master Chief's stoic heroism and Cortana's emotional journey. Every campaign offers 2-player co-op, letting you experience epic sci-fi storytelling side by side with a friend. This Master Chief Collection has earned widespread praise for being the definitive Halo experience. Valve didn't just make a puzzle game with Portal 2, they made a puzzle game built for 2 minds working together. Released in 2011 for PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360, it remains one of the smartest, funniest, and most satisfying co-op experiences out there. The co-op campaign is completely separate from the single-player story and stars 2 testing robots, Atlas and Peabody. You and a partner each get your own portal gun, which means puzzles require both brains to solve. Timing, positioning, logic, everything depends on seamless coordination. What sets it apart isn't just the clever mechanics, but the personality. The writing is hilarious, the pacing is brilliant, and the feeling of solving a tough puzzle together is incredibly rewarding.